All right, let's see what y'all out here wearing.
Wear to a funeral that I'm going to right now. But I feel like it goes down to my ankles. It's black. There's no open back. Like I feel like this would be a funeral sleigh.
Y'all, nobody told me I was wearing the wrong outfit to the Arab wedding. I thought I was doing all right.
If you arrive to the airport in nothing but a robe and sleepwear underneath, you supposed to be on the no-fly list. Instantly on the no-fly list.
Outfit rainbows, ribbon from Yuli family. Dress is from Fashion Nova, and we're ready for Yuli.
A mini skirt, a mini dress, a tube top, a spaghetti strap, a crop top are just not office appropriate, and I'm so sorry.
I've come to a very interesting observation that nobody really knows how to dress anymore. And I know that's a very broad statement. We're not talking about sneakers and dresses and socks and sandals. I'm not trying to be the fashion police in this video, but we are gonna talk about how people are showing up in outfits in spaces where they're obviously not reading the room.
Get a year of Coursera Plus for $200.
All right, let's mute that a little bit while we wait. Not knowing how to, what?
Wearing rave dresses to weddings, shorts to job interviews, leaving nothing to the imagination at family-friendly events.
Wait a minute, we wearing a little booty skirt at Disney? What?
Where did we go wrong? In today's video, we're taking a sharp turn from how things used to be to whatever this is now. Welcome to the Girl Talk you didn't know you needed. Now, I'm not saying you have to subscribe. You're classy. I know you don't just give those away for free. But if you like this Girl Talk, hopefully at the end of this video, we become bestie enough for you to take that next step. There was a time earlier in this century when people actually understood the assignment. You didn't.
Well, that was me. I'm one of those ones that's from the earlier in the centuries, the 1900s, baby, where I knew how to dress. Y'all excuse me, I have some fingernails that are missing. They'll be back on.
Need a flyer that said business casual or no jeans allowed, because you just knew what to wear based on the occasion and where you were going and who would be around. For example, if you're going to a funeral, you're most likely going to see people wearing black, suits, dresses, keeping it classy, but also keeping it respectful. If you were headed to church, you'll most likely see slacks, button up.
And you better wear a slip underneath your dress. You better put on a slip. And I mean like an undergarment so nobody can see through your dress. Definitely there at church.
Dresses, you know. And don't get me wrong, the Lord doesn't require a dress code for praise. But let's keep it real. It was about reverence, respect. Let's say there was a family reunion with family. You'll see casual clothing, comfy outfits, or if your family really moves like that, you'll see matching t-shirts with something cute and corny on them. I don't know if that's just a Black family thing, because one thing my family will do is make a t-shirt. But
when I tell you I got a collection of t-shirts, RIP to my mom, but my mom's name is on every last one of them. So yeah, I don't know if it is a Black family thing, but yeah, we're gonna definitely have matching t-shirts.
You see the common denominator between all of these things? It's respect. Respect for the space, the environment, and the people around you. Because back then, getting dressed really wasn't about how cute you looked. It was about reading the room before you even walked into it. You didn't just throw something on, you considered where you were going and what the moment called for. But now, that awareness, that sense of occasion, it's gone. And what replaced it isn't freedom, it's confusion.
I have come to terms with the fact that I don't know how to dress. I am on my way to my childhood friend's birthday party at a steakhouse. The dress code was classy, chic, cocktail, and I'm wearing ripped jeans. Because that's what I got.
The rules are out the window, the lines are blurred, and now literally anything goes. We've hit this point where every outfit.
What in the world did that child had on? Was it some stockings? And a bra and panties and some her boyfriend's sweatpants? Girl, I almost thought you was finna fall down in that damn train. It looked like it was Brooklyn, New York, whatever. And she had on red heels.
outfit is technically fine until it isn't. And nowhere is that more obvious than in professional settings. Apparently, business casual is a crop top and kitten heels.
How to dress like an office siren. First, start with a fitted blouse, turtleneck, or high neck tank. Next, a pencil skirt or low-waisted fitted trousers. For shoes, a pointed kitten heel. Put your hair either up and a little undone or down and sleek. The most important part, a pair of rectangular glasses. Work bag is optional, and that's it.
Do we think that I could get away with wearing an outfit like this to an interview and actually be considered for the job?
Where's your badge? Where's your button up? Where's your blazer? Because all I'm seeing are mini skirts and the last 2 buttons of your shirt buttoned up. This whole office siren trend, don't get me wrong, it's cute for the feed. The neutral colors, the sheer blouses, the lip gloss with the messy bun. The least sexiest place is probably a corporate office. So I'm not surprised that the girls want to take their outfits to another notch, maybe give it a little oomph. But let's be real. Most of these outfits have nothing to do with actually working in an office.
I done came across Office Siren TikTok. And then there was a comment of
Office Siren. I never heard of Office Siren before. Never heard of that.
On a post where a young lady got his internship in corporate America. Only the day 2, she wears a Office Siren look. And that day 2, she was fired. Office Siren look is a trend. It does not mean you should wear it to work in corporate America.
We love a stylish moment, but there's a difference between style and situational awareness. For example, I came across a video of a woman getting dress coded for wearing shorts to an interview.
So I just got dress coded during an interview. And then they decided to reschedule the interview with me for tomorrow. But before they rescheduled, the lady was like, I said, come back, like go change and then come back. And I was like, no, these are the shorts.
Is she serious? She actually came to a job interview with shorts on? And at least the lady was like, little girl, don't you want to come back? She's like, what you mean?
No, these are the shorts.
This turned into a whole thing over on TikTok with a lot of people wondering, what was she thinking?
Hey, so wearing shorts to an interview is insane. Yeah. Hope this helps.
The young lady that got turned away from a job interview because she wore shorts does not surprise me at all, because a lot of these kids of this newer generations, they do not know how to conduct themselves in a professional.
Baby, you look like you part of that generation. But she has an old soul, but she's talking about a lot of these kids is part of that generation. My generation, no, you would dare wear. I don't even wear shorts here, and I work from home.
Environment because they haven't been taught.
And what gets me is they gave her the option to change and come back, maybe try again. But she flat out refused because in her mind, she set the dress code. She set the standard, not the workplace.
Let's go ahead and mute that. That's a whole shit show. That's a whole shit show. Let's keep going.
There's been a huge shift in what business casual or formal wear even means now, and I definitely blame social media because that's the place where a lot of people go to see what's right. And when the internet has turned office wear into more of a fashion genre instead of an actual dress code, you end up thinking a corset is LinkedIn ready. That's not the case.
Okay, I just saw someone style these sequin red micro shorts from Target, and they looked really, really cute on her. She looked very cute, very fun.
She has on stockings, glitter booty shorts, and knee-high boots, and she thinks that that's cute for the office? And she has a Gap. Girl, where did they do that in?
Very festive. But her comments were saying, oh my God, I'm wearing this to the office party, and I need to say it. Please don't wear that to the office party. You are gonna look so cute. Not at the
Okay, so office party? No, because somebody start approaching her in a certain kind of way, then she's gonna be mad.
The office party. Okay. Where are you gonna put her? Where is the coverage? And booty cheeks out.
Being barely covered doesn't always mean you're breaking the dress code, because nowadays gym clothes have become everything clothes. We see athletic wear at brunch, the grocery store, church, even the club. I get it because some of these sets, like Lululemon, they cost hundreds of dollars. So, of course, people are going to want to wear these outfits in more places than just the gym. A lot of women straight up wear their Lululemon sets everywhere just to get their money's worth.
Mother be like, why you always go on that Lulu? Because it's expensive. I wear however much I have to. This was expensive. I wear it to my wedding if I have to. I almost paid $300 just for this. I'll sleep in my Lulu if I have to. I don't give a damn.
Technically, there's nothing wrong with that. I just find it interesting how workout clothes went from workout gear to a fashion staple. We used to change out of our workout clothes to go out. Now, workout clothes have become the outfit for going out.
Okay. That's all. Workout clothes, workout gear.
Lulu sets and aloe sets with heels.
Right. With heels?
Fashion police arrest these mother. 50 years, no probation.
Now, this shift really isn't lifting eyebrows too much. But what is starting to raise brows is when people show up to places barely covered when it didn't call for it. Like the airport. I believe airports have rules against what you can and cannot wear. I'm pretty sure every establishment, especially with that many people, have standards about what you can and cannot show up in. But this woman, she decided to wear I guess what you can call a gym outfit to the airport. And she was turned right back around and couldn't board her flight.
Wow. And out the top at 10, a woman says that she was not allowed to board a Spirit Airlines flight in Miami because of what she was wearing.
And these is just regular shorts. This is how I walk through the airport. This is how I walk through the airport with these shorts on. We were getting ready to board the plane, and the lady at the front.
But she wearing her Versace robe though. I mean.
Desk, she stopped me and said, "You're not getting on a plane like that." So I looked at her and I said, "Like what?" She said, "With those shorts." I said, "Everybody here has on shorts. What's the problem with my shorts?"
Yes, airports are a place where you can dress comfortably. It's probably early in the morning. A lot of people are just trying to get to and from. But comfortable doesn't always mean exposed. That's where we have to draw the line.
What makes you even think that you should head to the airport with nothing but a robe on? I just don't understand it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, this comic comes from this video that I just saw of this young lady who was denied boarding on a Spirit Airlines flight because they said, no, you can't come because you ain't got no clothes on. I think this might be an age thing. This is a page that we have to take from the older generation that, it's a time and it's a place.
Okay, look. I'm not trying to judge people who don't feel like getting dressed wherever they go. I'm not shaming you, but there has been a rise in this comfort culture. Comfort culture has turned into, I just rolled out of bed.
Honey, today I went to Starbucks to have a meeting with somebody, and I just happened to look 3 or 4 tables over, and there was this couple there. The young lady, she looked like she was every bit in her early 20s. With hair rollers, and she looked like she just rolled out of bed, and she was sitting there typing, working, doing whatever, and her boyfriend was sitting right beside, and he had on his damn bonnet, and I'm putting effort into what I have on to meet with the person that I had to meet with, and these young people's down there eating their little, they donuts and drinking their coffee,
and I'm here. Take me as I am. And I'm not trying to be that person. I'm not trying to judge people who maybe don't feel like getting ready. You don't have time to do your hair. I understand circumstances. I honestly believe that appearance is huge. You never know who you may run into.
And my thing is this, if she puts that much effort, I'm talking about the young lady that I saw today, if she wanted to keep her hair rollers in, it had to be because of some type of maybe club her and her boo was going to later on that night or something like that, which is fine. But if you're going to put that much effort into going out to a club, why not do the same thing, when you are going out to eat? Because you never know who you might run into, Or just order Uber Eats. Uber Eats don't they order with Starbucks?
You never know who you may see. Single ladies out there, you could be running into your future husband. You just never know.
Every time I come out the door looking a hot, funky, ashy mess, I see the finest walk earth. Every time.
There's a difference between being cozy and looking completely unbothered by public decency. Pertaining to the woman who got kicked out the airport, I'm at the point where I believe women like her truly don't think there's anything wrong with wearing outfits like this out in public because we've normalized it. It's normal nowadays to show half your cheeks in public because we've made being cute the only requirement. Not context, not coverage, just cute. As long as it looks good on Instagram, people don't care if they're wearing it around kids, elders. And I'm gonna say something that may be a little controversial, but honestly, I don't care anymore because we've glamorized do you to the point where reading the room is now seen as oppression.
I think it's weird as hell that people are like, yeah, that girl deserved to be fired because she dressed like an office siren. Like, are we adults? Like, what's it matter what a woman wears to work if she's doing the job well? Like, it's so archaic to me that someone would actually get fired for that. And it's even crazier to me that people on TikTok are like, yeah, she deserved that. Like, that's so, like, girl, wear what you want. Like, it feels so ancient.
But at the end of the day, there's still a difference between a club outfit and a Chili's outfit. A lot of people are just a bit too desensitized to see it. You want to know what? I actually don't believe that there's a difference between a Chili's and a club outfit because nowadays women are wearing micro skirts and bubble skirts to sit down places like restaurants and bars. And
I'm not going to be sitting down in no chair when I know that your booty cheeks have been touching it. Your sweaty, nasty, stanky, funky ass has been sitting all in the chair. And you know that I could be coming in there after you and you know the workers ain't been over there wiping, which means that we might have to start wiping the seats before we even sit down because we don't even know who sat down in that chair before we came.
Emphasis on sit down places because if you've seen any of my Nobody Wears Clothes Anymore videos, you know that most of these bubble skirts and micro skirts, you can't sit down in them. Why? If you need any more emphasis on that, you're just gonna have to go watch the video.
I will definitely watch that. I've seen bubble skirts, but I didn't know it was that short on people. I'm with the times, but I still got to count the time so I can catch up.
I'll link it up here somewhere or at the end of the video in the description box. My point in case is a woman came online expecting people to be for her micro shorts, but instead she got a taste of reality.
When I was on holidays, I wore a pair of micro shorts into a restaurant and I walked past a woman and she said to her husband, I have a pair of knickers bigger than those shorts. I just thought that was really magical.
Now let's read some.
Well, if you know what knickers are like panties or underwear. They call knickers overseas in the UK. Panties, knickers, panties, draws.
These comments on this video, shall we? We have, they are for the club, sis, not the dinner table. Bring back situational awareness. So you wore underwear into a restaurant. I think people are forgetting that, one, these micro shorts are called micro shorts for a reason. I've never seen one of the girls wearing one in the wild because I don't really go outside too much. And also I stay in like the deep south. So there really isn't a lot of unique fashion senses out here anyways. But from what I've seen and heard online, it shows a decent amount of intimate areas. Intimate areas that a lot of people don't want to see while they're eating their salad.
That itty bitty bubble skirt, it only looks good in pictures. I'm so sorry. I'm traumatized. I cannot tell you how many butt cheeks I've met without my own consent in public spaces. Wait again, Sefela, enjoying my brunch. I can recall the landscape of that stranger's butt cheeks. Like,
But it's not just the bubble skirts and the micro skirts that are considered casual wear. It's the club dresses that specific dancers wear. I want to shine light on the poster girl dress. It's a dress that's pretty revealing, often with materials like mesh and fishnets, maybe some lace, and they're often worn by influencers or IG baddies or midnight ballerinas.
Ha! He said midnight ballerinas. That was cute. That was cute.
Y'all been talking about the poster girl dresses, and I just wanted to tell y'all poster girl dresses, as well as those like fishnet bodysuits, that is wear. And so are those pleaser heels. And where I'm from, those clothing items is how you identify a 304, like on the streets.
When I say midnight ballerinas, I'm not trying to shame the dancers. There's literally a comment under that video that says, as a former spicy dancer, why are y'all wearing dancer clothes outside of the club? So even a former dancer has blatantly said it. I didn't even have to say it. But we already know that if celebrities and influencers wear something for long enough, they influence it so hard that we start seeing it at Applebee's.
Saw Katie Heron wearing army pants and flip-flops, so I bought army pants and flip-flops.
There was a huge debate about this dress a while ago, and it really is still ongoing because people really couldn't seem to determine if this dress was fashion or freak-off attire.
Good morning, y'all. I hate to sound like an old head, but I know that we're cooked because the girls are defending wearing poster girl dresses in public spaces like Applebee's and Chili's. So there's no dress code. Maybe there are kids in there.
I can't show much of the dresses on here. I'm probably going to have to blur a few things out, but as you can see, it's really not the type of dress that should be worn at family-friendly functions. I don't care. I said it.
So I finally figured out why I don't just love wearing like a poster girl's dress or any type of lingerie to like family-friendly establishments. One is that adults should be able to communicate adult things with other adults, even in non-verbal ways. And when we blur the lines, we start to take that ability away. Young kids are just learning that their private parts are private, and they need to learn that. It helps keep them safe. That gets a little undermined when they can see your nip-noops and your cheeks on full display at the dinner table.
No one's saying that you can't wear what you want, but there's a huge difference in being confident and ignoring the setting altogether. Now, we could chop this all up to being a part of main character syndrome, where someone feels like no matter what they do, we just have to accept it because it's their world and we're just NPCs in it. That mindset stops working when other people enter the scene, especially when children are in them. We get so wrapped up in this girl power. I can wear what I want. I can wear what I please. And it's their problem if they see me wearing it and they don't like it, that we forget that situational awareness also comes into play. Fashion should always be fun. It should still be you. It should still be bold, whatever you want it to be, but it should in a way still reflect care. Care for yourself, for the people around you, and for the space you're walking into. This culture of dressing with no thought, no pause, no respect, it's starting to spiral. And the lines have blurred so much that what used to be nightwear is now brunch attire. What used to be club wear is now worn to church. And this isn't some Gen Z thing either, because I know a bunch of y'all are thinking Gen Z don't know how to dress. Who taught them? I've seen grandmas and aunties looking crazy too. So this isn't just a
Now I'm an auntie. I ain't no grandma. I'll be 55 in a couple of weeks. But you ain't gonna catch me with no stretchy outfit like that. Yes, something that's low cut that's gonna show a little clee. But other than that, no, I'm not gonna do that. But I have seen some ladies on IG. But more than likely, it's because they're trying to sell that piece so that they can get a commission off of it. I'm not a club person, but I don't imagine that they would wear that at the club. If they do, y'all let me know in the comments below.
generational issue. It's a cultural shift. And somewhere along the way, we stopped dressing with intention and just started dressing for attention. I'm curious, do you feel like fashion has gotten a little chaotic now, or is it just me? Am I starting to notice that people really aren't?
Wow, this was great. Her name is Janae Danielle. I think she's a beautiful girl, and I like her content, and I had to do a reaction on that. So let me know your thoughts below. This was interesting. I don't wear stuff like that, but I want to know what your thoughts are. Let me know, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hype me up. Thanks. Bye.